Hi everyone, this is Lady T with your Cancer Spirit Speaks reading for um, February 2024. Before we get started, I just hope that your holiday season was well. I hope that you are um, blessed at this time, and I thank you for supporting the channel in any kind of way. I ask that you continue to do so if that's your desire. But let's go ahead and get into your energy. So center energy, just, what I think is interesting, hot mess card came up for you. So maybe you're needing to really like look at some things at this time. It says disorderly habits, untidy mind, chaotic, messy situation, feeling miserable and unhappy, being irresponsible. So really maybe taking a look at behaviors, taking a look at patterns at this time. There's a lot of that going around for all of the signs for the world in general as we go into this. I think it's a new moon or full moon. I don't know. I have a hard time keeping up with that stuff. But um, also, you have a crystal ball. So this is about really, really taking a look at things and really, really figuring out, what is the underlying reason behind things? Why are things happening the way they are? What can you do about them as you move forward? It says events taking place in the future, inner knowing, occult, esoteric knowledge, stepping into your spiritual power. So you could be having some premonitions of future events at this time as well, with that card coming out. Now, what I think is interesting in the challenge position, your crowding energy is the bridge. So perhaps you are trying to, uh, uh, I won't say mend exactly, but perhaps make a way to move forward with the bridge energy. It says another phase of life transition need to find common ground and bridging the gap. Underlying energy, we have unfinished business, and then we also have local travel. With the unfinished, there could be some things that you need to close the loop out on, tie off and let go. There could be other things that you need to be taken care of at this time to finish those and close those issues out. We've got local travel here. So it says mini local vacation, getting out more, romantic weekend getaway, having to drive more. So this could be, as you move forward, you could be needing to physically drive places on a regular basis. Maybe you get a new job, maybe you move, or someone that you are dating in a situationship or a relationship with has moved, and now you're having to drive further to go see them, that kind of situation. Now, in the what led up to this, we have friendships. So here we have attracting new friends, changes in friendships, spending more time with friends, letting go of toxic friends. So that's that cleansing energy, really taking a look at your life, taking a look at what is in your life that you want to close out, what is in your life that you want to end and stop, so that you do not carry that forward. Now, because we have in the outcome energy, we have birth. So this is about, because you are going through this phase now, in the future, you're going to have this new energy, this new beginning coming in for you, new opportunity of some sort, whether this is love, relationships, or so forth. It says starting over, reinventing yourself, birth of a child, idea, or project. So you could be feeling also very, very creative moving forward in the future. But you do have some things in the challenges with the bridge card, and you do have some things to take a look at with a hot mess card as your center energy. Okay. Um, and then also with the undermining or underlying energy of unfinished, this is things that you're going to have to take a look at so you can finally, once and for all, get them off your plate, and stop repeating negative behaviors, thinking, or patterns, whatever it is. Okay. Now let's go ahead and move into the healing. No, I'm sorry, rooted woman. First card out, we have temptation. So again, to me, this is things that are tempting you. So these again could be thoughts. These could be behaviors that could be tempting you. This could also be a person actually tempting you, because you see how this is someone bringing a glass of maybe champagne or some kind of liquid, some kind of alcoholic beverage to this person. Um, And it's like enticing energy here. So this could be involving friends, this could be relationship information as well. But we've got Bean Fisa, Women's Wisdom. This is about you using your wisdom, your knowledge that you've gained, and really, really tapping into that to avoid the temptation or understand the temptation, and then even having further insight with that understanding as you move forward. Next, we have Matcha, Strength and Endurance. This is going to require you to endure. This is going to require you to dig deep to come up with the strength to maneuver as you move forward. Next, we have Bridge, another bridge card. So, confirmation message there, the place between worlds. So, you could literally be in between worlds. You could be between your transition from 3D to 5D. You could be in the 4D, right? Because that's what that is coming through here. Very, very green energy here, too. So, very, very important for you to spend some time out in nature to assist you with creating this bridge and understanding where you are in things. Next, we have river. So, this is about, you see how this river is flowing. So, to me, this is about being in the flow and allowing. And then the last card in the reverse, we have the crossroads. So to me, this is about not making a decision here. And this ties back to the unfinished message you had here as well. You've got to make a decision to move forward. You've got to make a decision to heal or to release or to do the work of whatever it is you're needing to do. And only you know what this is, but I'm just picking up on the energy that I'm feeling for you, Cancer. Now, let's go ahead and move into the healing spirits messages. The first one we have here, I want to say that came out in the reverse as well, but let's see. Okay, no, in the upright. So it says to overcome, you first have to climb. That tells me that you've got to, number one, dig into your strength to come up with the ability to endure this climb, right? This rising above is what I'm getting, this ascension, this awakening energy is kicking in. In the reverse, we have send out help to others. And this could be you needing to reach out to others because you did have friendships also in the what led up to this position. So also reaching out to your spiritual team, getting into the practice of asking for help from your angels, your ancestors, etc. But again, this is green too, so this is lending me to tell you again, nature is going to be very important to you. Even Mother Gaia is willing to support you in this next phase here. Now, we also have natural healing power. So, again, this is about you understanding who you are and stepping into your healing energy and using those healing powers to your benefit. But you've got to be able to be willing to do this, right? So, again, getting out in nature so that Mother Gaia can help heal you and help you to understand some things that maybe you're not understanding. Now, in the next card we have here in the reverse, we have this is the perfect time, and maybe it's not the perfect time because you're a hot ass mess right now, right? But you know what? Sometimes that's when we need to do the work the most, is when we are at that point of no return. So that's what I'm being led to tell you on that one. Next, we have you. You have the power to make yourself better. So again, this is about you taking your power back, standing in your power, and healing yourself. Getting into the practices of healing. If you're not understanding that you're a healer, and healing your own self by doing the work, even getting out into nature, having your stability of your practice here, meaning your ritual of meditation, prayer, getting out in nature and combining that even. Because I keep getting nature for you because there's an awful lot of green cards here. Even this one is green and it says share the gift. So this is meant for you to perhaps share with others. But before you can share others, you must take care of yourself. And then we have happiness is freedom from fear. So this is about getting away from fear energy, which is very, very high right now. There's a huge events taking place spiritually, whether that's awakening, ascension, whatever. But there's a lot of that going on. And so there's a huge fear, there's a huge anger situation going on right now. And these are coming out on the challenge for you because this is challenging to you. I mean, you're feeling like a hot ass mess. Now you're going through an ascension, you're having to heal. It's a lot sometimes, right? But this is about owning, this is about standing in your power and enduring this time and also understanding this time and avoiding those temptations or even understanding those temptations even on a higher level. Now we're going to move into the wisdom of the elder messages for you. And it says planting seeds, intentions. So, what are your intentions? What are those intentions of people around you? Really paying attention to that and setting your intentions too as I think about the moon energy. Next we have ceremonial sacred fire, and this is dedication. To me, this is that ritual I told you about. Whether this is a releasing ritual in the moon energy, whether this is a releasing energy between you and Mother Gaia, however you do this, this is up to you to determine what your ritual is. Next we have air, breathe, and mindfulness. Again, this is all about keeping your mind right because when you're attacked, it's usually in your mind. There's physical attacks as well, but there's also mental mind attacks, spiritual attacks, right? So this is about keeping your thoughts pure, breath and mindfulness. This is about keeping your energy on the now. This is also about really, really acknowledging peace in your life at this time through whatever practice you choose. Again, through prayer, meditation, however you do it. Next, we have fall and stability. So this is telling me that you're going to come out of this in the fall. But that's, or you could have already gone through this and are coming out of this in the fall because we just left, the winter energy where I am anyway. But in the fall, you're going to feel more stable also is what's coming through here. Um, you see how this bird has one foot in and one foot out, again, going back to coming out of that 4D in place, in between place, even between 3D and 5D. So going through the ascension, gaining a whole new understanding perspective, because that's the rise above energy. Next, we have spirit talker and communication. To me, this is the downloads. This is the relationship that you have with spirit. This is about communication between you and spirit, between you and Mother Gaia, whoever you choose to help you go through this, but getting those messages. And then all in the challenge we have here, love, eagle. This is about rising because the eagle flies above, right? The eagle is a great symbol of liberty. And so really, really, loving on yourself and being that eagle, choosing to fly above the fray, the temptation, the hot mess energy you feel like you're in right now, right? Next, we have plant nation, herbal medicine. So, really, really, perhaps using herbs to be an agent of calming for you, healing, even, right? And then the last one, we have humility of the wolf, remaining humble. But you see the full moon here, or the moon is full in this picture. But it's like howling at the moon and really releasing. I keep just getting in that release of the wolf howling, you howling or you releasing, okay, in that sense, you're going to feel much better. You're going to feel a sense of relief and a sense of peace again. So, really, really paying attention to that. Next, we have the ancestral messages for you. Some came out in the challenge as well. So, let's talk about these. First, we have rejection. It says, in rejection, remember, whenever you feel rejection for whatever it is, whether it's a love situation, friendships, whether it's, opportunities, whether it's work or whatever it may be, your rejection is always about protection from spirit. And so looking at it from that aspect helps you rise above I didn't get it because I wasn't worthy or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It helps shift you in your thought processes about it. But it says rejections is sometimes for your protection. We are protecting you from what isn't in alignment. You won't always get what you ask for because it may not be what you truly need. So spirit's always looking out for your highest good, right? It says, don't feel defeated. That's that I wasn't worthy, so that's why I didn't get it energy. And don't feel discouraged. What's for you remains for you. Be open to better and greater coming your way. So this is about getting into that flow and being in alignment to receive the things that are trying to come in. We have let it go here. We talked about that healing. Says we are now taking charge of the situation. Release your fears and worries. Again, releasing that fear. And then it says, surrender the situation fully to us at this time. Rest, relax, release the fear and worry too. So again, really just, having radical release about the situation, and really focusing on what else you need to be focused on is really what I'm getting there. Now we have working miracles. It says, don't underestimate the amount of favor you have over your life. Something is now transforming for the better. Expect a miracle, a miraculous, unexpected outcome. When this arrives, this may be a sign to open your mind, release the need to control, and have more faith. I'm coming back, led back to what was that one message that came out that was just coming through with that, as a reminder. Let me see here. Let me take a look at these cards for just a minute. No, that's not it. There was one of the cards that just kept coming back to me as I was reading that we had gone over. Oh, the communication card. That's what it was. So remember I said you were going to get downloads. You were going to get, spiritual communication. So when this arrives, that's what I was led back to. When you get that understanding, you have that aha moment, as you are getting these messages. You will be able to understand more. But at this time, you are being asked to have the strength and endurance to have the faith. Now we have beyond this realm. Again, remember I talked about that 3D to 5D transition and how you're between, in the 4D at this time. Your ancestors need you to understand that love is infinite and knows no bounds. It expands beyond this realm across the dimensions. So does energy. Though they may feel far, they are closer than you think. Even your existence is bigger than this realm. So, really, Billy, again, standing in your power and understanding that you have a spiritual team that is working on your behalf, that includes your ancestors. Next, we have it's time to show up differently. Again, this is about dealing with whatever this hot mess energy is, and really seeing it for what it is, and then moving beyond it and healing from it, so that it no longer, really has a place in your life, and it is no longer the temptation as you move forward. It says you are entering a time on your journey where you have to show up in your wholeness and authenticity. Don't be afraid of how you'll be perceived or who you will make uncomfortable. Show up and show out to activate your greater power. You have to stop playing small. So, again, this is about allowing for yourself to be the eagle, to rise above, and to really show up, and show out, is what I'm getting there. Now, we have pray and wait. It says there's power in prayer at this time. Remember, we talked about prayer and meditation earlier. It says we have faith that your prayers, will be heard. The answer to your prayers will arrive in divine timing. Stay consistent with your prayers and affirmations for greater results. So again, if you don't have an affirmations list, remember affirmations really help you to stay in that high vibe energy. They also help you to feel, feel the things you desire, and so your vibration rises, and you align to help bring those things in. Next, we have, here we go, unexpected blessings. Get ready to receive. Blessings sometimes come when you least expect them, sometimes in forms you didn't imagine. An open mind and receptive energy is all you need. Make room for the new blessings to come. So things are trying to come in for you, but again, you are going to need to step into this, and you're going to have to align yourself to it. You're going to have to take the necessary actions and step in your strength and endure for a moment and align to Okay. And then we have calling. An ancestor has been trying to reach you. Spiritual communication is happening, right? Listen and tune in. Take note of what you hear. Trust the signs. Follow the call of your soul. So again, we have calling here, and again, remember we had that share your gifts, uh, or share the energy. How did that card say? I think it was share your gifts or share the gifts, something like that. Hold on, it was right here. Yeah, share the gift. So even though you have the ability to heal yourself, you may be also being called to share that gift with others, that healing ability. Now, to close out your reading, we're going to go ahead and get some spirit messages, oracle cards, um, and see what your spiritual team would like to tell you at this time. We've got a few to shuffle here. I've pre-shuffled this deck, but it's been, I laid this out for you a couple of days ago, Cancer, but I apologize. I've just been extremely busy at work, and haven't gotten back to this until today. So I wanted to get this energy out to you as a message, because you are being called, but you have to do some work first. Got one more for you. Let's see here. What else, Spirit? What other messages for Cancer, please? Messages for Cancer. Okay. All right. I have cards flying everywhere. So a lot of energy out there with this new moon in Virgo, or full moon in Virgo, whichever one it is. Okay. Last go round, Spirit. Any more for Cancer? Yep. Okay. Last go round. Anything else? Okay. Okay, that's it. All right, no particular order. We're going to go through these and see what messages have come out for you as guidance from your spiritual team. Okay. You are feeling somewhat confused by the events that are unfolding around you and the very seemingly contradictory information that is coming your way. Trust your instincts and do what they are telling you to do, and you will learn a lot more about yourself in the direction you want to take, you want your life to take. Resilience is one of the strongest qualities you have. It has gotten you through so many trials and tribulations in the past, and it will continue to do so. Lean on that inner tower of strength anytime you need it. You've got this. Look past what you feel are your incapabilities. Instead, focus on everything you have achieved so far. It is okay to acknowledge your weakness, but keep in mind that they don't define you. Your strength and your beautiful soul are clear for all to see. Find a way to fill your cup. Be self-full. Again, going back to that energy, before you can heal anybody else, you have to heal yourself. So you have to really, really step into a self-nurturing, self-loving energy at this time. Follow your heart and always trust your intuition. Go deep within, find your triggers and address them one by one. That's that hot mess temptation energy. Um, Self-healing is the best healing. Only then can you offer the best version of yourself. So as you move forward, because you are healed, you are then able to share that gift with others, and in not in a tainted way, but a really beautiful, pure energy. Go back to the heart of who you truly are. There you will find peace. Look at your life in its entirety, acknowledging any old wounds, and then release them. Use what they taught you as added strength. Keep moving forward with renewed sense of confidence. So really, really, again, taking that look back, right? Looking the patterns, looking at the behavior, looking at whatever you need to look at, the wounds, and allowing for this healing to take place. When there are questions you need assistance with, go inward. Again, meditation and prayer. Also, your affirmations. Sit with yourself, meditate on the question, ask our help also. Then trust your intuition, as most often the answer and guidance will be delivered to you intuitively. We are with you always. So again, spiritual confirmation that your team is all around you. Ancestors are supporting you at this time. When a door doesn't open, don't waste your energy trying to make it open. It is closed for a reason. That's that rejection message we first read with your ancestral messages. You are being redirected to something far bigger and better. Endings are a part of the cycle of life. They make way for wonderful new beginnings and opportunities, and that's your outcome energy. Be true to yourself in all ways. Not everyone will get you. They can only understand from their level of perception, and that's on them. No matter what people say, don't ever doubt your worth or the beauty you hold within. Stand tall in your power. Instead of pushing yourself so hard, stop, breathe, and reevaluate. You are doing enough, even if it doesn't feel like it. Don't wear yourself out to the point of exhaustion. It's not worth it. Balance your time more wisely. What areas of your life are you avoiding? Are they causing you upset, worry, disrupted sleep? If so, these are the areas you need to focus on. As much as you don't want to, it is necessary. Tackle your demons, temptations, habits, whatever it is, um, and don't allow them to rule. Tackle your demons head on and don't allow them to rule over for you a second longer. And it says, be clear where you are putting your focus. That was the intention message we received. Be clear on where you're putting your focus right now. Focus on your desired outcome. You have everything within to create the life of your dreams. Stop doubting yourself for once. This is your time. We've got you. So again, that confirmation that they've got you, and to really just put your intentions out there and stand on that. Make sure you don't start seeing yourself through the eyes of those who don't value you. You need to know your worth even when others don't. You are not what people think of you. So, again, not holding any weight on what other people think of you. This is about you knowing who you are, and standing on that knowledge. Your life is about to start moving quickly in some areas. Again, that was the travel card we had here. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward, move with the flow. Again, the river card we had over here, and be mindful of what needs your attention most. Make decisions rationally but sensibly. Count all of your blessings, even the small ones. Show gratitude and appreciation for all that you have in your life and all that has yet to come into it. Your best days are still ahead of you. Isn't that a wonderful thought? Don't allow negative emotions, again, we talked about that, to fester. If you are feeling frustrated, angry, or hurt, for example, just acknowledge that. Instead of fighting your feelings, go with them and work with them. Then true healing can really begin. Again, just being in the feelings for a moment and acknowledging them. They're not going to go away just because you don't acknowledge them. They deserve their place as well. And so, really, with that acknowledgement, and sitting in those feelings for a minute, and really perhaps finding out where they're coming from, even, is really going to be helpful and very healing to you. If you pay close attention, you will notice that the doors once closed are opening up, just in a different form. Things may not appear exactly as you had envisioned, so your expectations, sort of try to uh, shut those down, because things are going to come in, but they may not look and act or feel the way you think they should. So that's putting a box or a set of limitations on spirit. Spirit knows you better than you know yourself. So really having that trust and faith that whatever comes through, whatever comes next is for you, in its time. Make it your mission to accept all parts of you, the good and what you perceive to be your imperfections. Don't look for any outside validation. Again, nothing outside you needs to matter. This is all about how you feel about yourself. Um, it's already within you. Once you realize your true beauty and potential, you will never doubt yourself again. And the last one, if you think you are alone, you are not. We are beside you. Second confirmation here. We are beside you in all challenges that you face. Trust that outside sources will always be working with you to ensure the best outcome in every situation. We have your best interest at heart. We love you. So I do hope this helps you, Cancer. Much love and light, Lady T.